you.
Hi friends, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I really missed the Christmas intro. It's kind of sad that it's just like back to normal, but it's fine. But yeah, if you guys are new here, hi, hello, my name is Hannah. You should subscribe down below because normally I post every Thursday and Sunday. But today's video, I decided that it would be fun to film like a come grocery shopping slash like meal prep vlog with me, just because I've gotten a few requests to do that, so I figured it would be fun. I've also been trying out lots of new recipes recently, so I feel like it would be fun just for you guys to see me like trying out the recipes and like meal prepping them and all the fun stuff. So yeah, I figured I would just show you guys how I plan out my meals for the week, and then me grocery shopping and also me making the meals. So if you guys are interested, then just keep on watching. Okay, so first things first, when it comes to making my grocery list for the week, I always just plan out my meals. So I plan out dinner basically. So I write down, like, normally I go grocery shopping on Saturdays, so I'll write like Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, so that way I have full weeks of like dinner, and then I just kind of like figure out what I want to make for the week, and then I will make my grocery list, there we go, around that. So I'm just going to show you guys me writing down my list basically. So every week at the beginning of the list, I always just write down breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, dinner, snack, and then basically just write down those, and then I will plan out my meals around that. And then once again, like I was telling you guys, I just write Saturday, and like, you know, I write out the days of the week. Okay, so once I have those written out, I will then figure out what meals I want to make. So I actually made chili last week, and I still have leftovers, which will probably honestly be good for like 3 nights this week. So I can write chili for like Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and I don't have to eat them like Saturday, Sunday, Monday, but I'm just gonna write those down so I know. And then the next thing that I do is always just go to Pinterest, because like I was telling you guys, I've been trying out new recipes, so I just go on Pinterest just to see like what type of recipes look good. And I saw this one like roasted vegetable meal basically, and this one sounded yummy, so I want to try that one out. And normally when I make dinners, I like make them for 1 night, and then I'll have leftovers for 2 more nights. So this one I'm gonna write roasted veggies for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. All right, so then that only leaves me with 1 more day of the week, so I will just go back on. I have like a big board of just like healthy meal options of things that I want to try out, so I just kind of like scroll through here and just like look at what sounds yummy. So I think I want to try making this taco cauliflower rice this week, just because that one also sounds good. So for Friday, I will just have taco cauliflower rice, and then obviously I will have that for leftovers for later on next week. And then I also want to make a note, I want to try making homemade granola, so I'm just going to make a note of like, I did not spell that right. It's fine. I want to make homemade granola, and then I'm just going to write down the recipes that I need to like look at Pinterest for. So I'm going to write those here, which is just the granola, the roasted veggies, and the taco rice. That's basically what I'm gonna write. And then from here, basically my like breakfasts and like lunches and snacks kind of like stay the same for the most part, so that stuff will be easy to write a list for. So then what I do is just grab another note card, and I'm going to use this one for reference and just start writing everything out. So I always start with snacks. So for snacks, you guys know I always eat apples and Perfect Bars, so that is always the first thing that I write down on my list. And then for other snacks, I want to get some cheese sticks for the week, and also some dried bananas, because I've been craving those recently and I don't have any, so I want to get some of those. And then the last type of like snack thing is going to be the granola. So what I do is just go on Pinterest, and I have a vanilla granola recipe like pinned. So what I'm going to do is just click the link and find the recipe and write that all down. That way I can get the stuff when I'm out at the store. Okay, so now that I have all of my snacks done, I then go back up to the list and I just cross off all 3 of my snacks. So now I can move on to breakfast, which normally for breakfast, I always take a look in my like fridge just to see what I need. So this week for breakfast, I only need strawberries, so I'm gonna write that down. Now I can cross off breakfast, and the next thing that I'm going to be getting stuff for is lunch, which normally for lunch I just have my wraps. So the only thing this week I need is bell peppers, so I'm gonna go ahead and write that down. And I also need some tortillas for that as well. Now the only thing left that I have to buy is everything that I need for dinner. So I'm just now going to go on Pinterest and find the recipes and then just write down everything that I need to get for the week. Okay, perfect. So I just finished writing down everything that I need to get for all of those meals. So I could just show you guys really quickly. This is my list for the week. So I got apples, perfect bars, cheesesteaks, dried bananas, rolled oats, chopped almonds, coconut oil, strawberries, bell peppers, tortillas, ground beef, yellow onions, tomatoes, black beans, corn, cauliflower rice, butternut squash, Brussels sprouts, and Dijon mustard. So yeah, that's everything that I need to be getting, and now we're going to head to the grocery store to buy it all.
You've been on my mind lately, I tell you all the time, baby, that you make me feel fine when you got your hands in mine. You've been on my mind lately, I tell you all the time, baby, that you make me feel fine.
Alright friends, so it's now the next day and I'm going to start like meal prepping, but not really meal prepping, because when I have the time to cook, I like to cook just because I don't really always like microwaving my meals. So this week I'm not really going to be meal prepping, but I'm just going to be taking you guys along me baking my meals. So that's what we're doing now. But last night for dinner, I just had my chili, which I already had pre-made as leftovers, which I showed it in a Vlogmas video. I don't remember which one, but I'll have it up in the corner and I'll have it linked down below for you guys to watch how I made that one. But tonight for dinner, we're going to be making the sheet pan oven roasted veggies. So the recipe calls for a bunch of stuff. I'm just going to show you guys really quickly. Okay, so for the roasted veggies, it has me using Brussels sprouts, cauliflower, butternut squash, and it doesn't have me using carrots, but I want to roast carrots, so I am going to. And it also wants me to put in potatoes, but I don't really like potatoes, so I'm kind of like making it my own, but like using the same like sauce basically, or like spices. So I'm going to show you guys the spices. For this recipe, it's having me use olive oil, apple cider vinegar, it's having me use kosher salt, but I don't have kosher salt, so we're using Himalayan sea salt, pepper, thyme leaves, some rosemary, some basil, and some Dijon mustard. So I just picked this one up from Trader Joe's. And then for a source of protein, I'm going to be making tofu tonight. And for Christmas, if you guys saw what I got for Christmas, I got a little tofu press, so I'm going to be using that tonight for the first time, so I'm really excited. And then I'm also going to be making some jasmine brown rice. Just following along with the recipe, the first thing it says to do is preheat the oven to 450 degrees and line a baking sheet with parchment paper. So I'm going to do that, and I also am going to start my rice just because I feel like that's going to take a while, and then I will make everything for the veggies. Okay, so I have the rice cooking in the rice cooker, and literally the only thing that I did for this was just you put 2 parts of water for every part of rice. So I put 2 cups of water for 1 cup of rice, and then I just literally pushed it down, and now she's gonna cook. So that was nice and easy. So now the next thing that I'm gonna be doing is making my veggies. So it just says that in a large mixing bowl, I'm gonna combine like all of my stuff for like the sauce part, and then I'm gonna stir that all together, and then I need to cut my veggies. So we're first going to quickly make this little I don't know, mixture. So I'm just gonna speed this up and you guys can watch me do it. Alright guys, so I just finished making the little dressing. It looks pretty good if I do say so myself. So now that I did that, I think the next thing that I need to do is, yeah, I just need to add, oh, you're not even gonna be able to read it. Basically what I need to do is add all the vegetables, but I haven't cut up the vegetables, so next thing that I'm gonna do is chop up all my veggies. Okay guys, so I just finished mixing together all of the veggies and it looks so yummy. So the only thing that I have to do now is just put it on the pan and bake it in the oven. But I'm also going to be baking my tofu at the same time, that way they finish at the same time, you know. So we're going to be trying out this little handy dandy like tofu press, which I'm so excited about. So I just like built this thing basically, and now all I do is I think, okay, let me get this out. I think all I have to do is stick the tofu in here like this, so it's on the little drainy part. If you guys, can you even see that? I'm gonna bring you in closer. So now all I have to do is push down, and then I think I take these little guys and I tighten it down. So it's been draining for, I don't know, maybe like a minute or two. I've kind of gotten, you know, impatient, but it drained a little bit. I don't really know how much it should be draining, but I'm hungry, so I'm just going to unscrew this and then I'm gonna cut it up into like little tiny squares. And I think what I'm gonna do for the spices is I have like leftover in the bowl from the veggies, so I'm probably just gonna add some more spices. Hello, I'm gonna add some more spices and then yeah, we'll go from there. Alright guys, so oh my gosh, my camera battery's flashing. Well, I have all of this stuff now on the pan, and then I also just cut up the tofu and I used the extra spices to, you know, like dress the tofu. And now the only thing left that I have to do is just stick it in the oven. I'm trying to talk really fast because this camera battery is about to die, but I'm gonna stick it in the oven for 35 minutes and then that's basically it. So I'm gonna put this in, change the battery, and then I'll show you guys when we're done and it's plated. So all right friends, dinner has been served. We have our veggies, our rice, and our tofu. Mom has some too, so we're gonna do a little taste test for ya. Which one are you getting?
Butternut squash.
Me too. Cheers.
Yummy. Good.
Pretty good, yeah.
Very good, Hannah. Good job.
Oh, the cauliflower is really good.
Is it?
Good recipe all around. I'm gonna have this recipe linked down below for you guys to try out because
Good.
it's really yummy. Yeah. So I'm gonna eat dinner and I'll see you the next time I'm cooking something. Alright friends, so I'm back again. I actually have decided that I'm going to be making my granola tonight because I think I want to have yogurt and granola tomorrow. So I want to make the granola so it's ready for me in the morning, you know. So I am once again using a Pinterest recipe. So this recipe, it has me using some rolled oats, also some chopped nuts. It says any, like you can use any nuts. It says walnuts, almonds, or pecans, so I'm using almonds just because that's what I want to use. It's also having me use cinnamon and then coconut oil and some vanilla and some honey. So I'm gonna make this. It says it doesn't take that long, like it says the prep time is 10 minutes and then I just need to bake it for 30 minutes. It's not gonna focus, but yeah, so I'm gonna start making this now.
Memories of you fill my head. Recently I've been thinking about your smiling hair. Instead of focusing on me, I've been focusing on you. Memories of the time we spent back when we were so in love with us.
Okay, so that was literally so easy to make. It probably took me like 10 minutes honestly, and now it's baking in the oven. She looks really good and it smells so good. Like the kitchen just smells really good right now, but it's supposed to be cooking for like 25 to 30 minutes, so it's been in the oven for a little bit, and then once I take it out it has to cool so it like hardens. It's now been like, I'd say like 20 minutes, and it's officially like cooled down and hard for the most part. So now the only thing left to do is to just like break it up, and I'm going to be putting it in these little mason jars. That way I can, you know, store it for the rest of like however long I'm gonna eat it. Yeah.
Wondering how you doing, I've been wondering how you sleep at night. Ooh.
Here it is all prepped, or like, you know, put away in the little containers. It actually made a lot, so I'm excited to try this out tomorrow morning. So I'll just let you guys know how it tastes, and I will see you tomorrow when I'm meal prepping more food. Hi friends. Oh Mom, you're in it.
Great, because I'm dressed for it.
Okay, we're back for another day of cooking, and tonight we're gonna be making some taco cauliflower rice. And today I actually spent all day making a little cookbook of all the recipes that I've been trying, which I'm really proud of, and it took me way too long to make. But tonight we're going to be making the taco cauliflower rice, which I'm very excited about. So I'm going to show you guys the ingredients. Obviously we need cauliflower for cauliflower rice, and then it also has me using an onion and 2 tomatoes, and then some frozen corn, and then some ground beef, and then some smoked paprika, chili, ground cumin, extra virgin olive oil, I don't know why I said that, it's just olive oil, whatever, and some black beans. Now that I made my little recipe book, I don't have to use my phone or Pinterest anymore, which is great. So I'm basically just gonna be following this, I wrote it all down, and all I have to do is heat the oil in a large skillet, add in the ground meat, onions, and seasonings, cook, breaking up the meat. Once the meat is cooked and brown, stir in the tomatoes, beans, corn, and cauliflower rice, and simmer for about 5 to 10 minutes, and then stir until it's well combined. So basically this is a really easy dinner. Everything, basically the only like prepping that I have to do is cutting up the veggies. So we're gonna do that now, and then we can mix it all together. Alright friends, dinner is served. It looks so good. I added a little tortilla on the side, and I also sprinkled some cheese on it. So we're gonna now do a little taste test together. Okay, cheers. It's pretty good. I've made other cauliflower rice that I like better, but it's not bad. I would make it again.
Would you make it again?
Yeah, and I have lots of leftovers, so yeah, that's great. Go team. Alright everyone, so I think that's gonna wrap up my little grocery shop, like meal prep plan, like groceries for the week with me. That was a mouthful, but I'm gonna wrap up this video here because I basically cooked all my like dinners for the week with you guys, and now I just have leftovers for the rest of the week, which is great. So if you guys found this video interesting to watch, like how I plan my like meals for dinner, then make sure you give it a thumbs up, subscribe down below. Let me know if you guys want me to do more videos like this, maybe with like when I'm in like during school time where I actually have to like meal prep at the beginning of the week, because I think that would be fun to do. But yeah, I'm gonna end off this video here, so I will just see you guys in the next one. Bye!